say audience. You the
audience.
There we go. There we go. How many people do we have here for the very first time at First Coast Comedy? Wow. 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 Okay. All right. Well, thank you for finding us. This is wonderful. Wonderful to see so many people here. So, this is an improv show. So, if that's not what you were expecting, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and leave now. But we are here to entertain you, but we don't know exactly how we're going to do that yet. We are going to be needing you and your help tonight. Who's never seen an improv show before, a live improv show? Wow, okay, all right. So, yeah, got some new folks. I love new people. Thank you so much. I feed off that energy. We're gonna feed off that energy. So here's the deal. This is a show where everything is made up on the spot. We've got some players who are going to come out. They're going to do some stuff, but they're going to be relying upon you to give suggestions and ideas. So let's warm up you, the audience. That's you, the audience. All right. So this is going to be based upon suggestions that you give us. So let's just kind of practice shouting out some suggestions. So I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to count to 3, and you're all going to shout out and answer. So for instance, what's your favorite color? 1, 2, 3. Orange. Okay, orange. I heard orange. Maybe just like a delayed second after everybody else. So whatever it is that I hear is what I'm liable to take. Let's try something else. You know, do we have any sports fans here? Yeah. Okay. My teams are the Florida Gators and the Chicago Cubs. Well, I'm having a hard time right now. The Gators lost to Kentucky. The Cubs are, losing streak. They're about to be out. Do we have any Marlins fans? Okay, yeah, okay. Congratulations to the Florida Marlins. All right, so on the count of 3, say your favorite sports team. 1, 2, 3. I heard Taylor Swift? Okay, all right. What can't she do? She's with Travis Kelce right now? Absolutely. Why not? Now, who here left their car doors unlocked? Okay, all right. It was worth a shot. All right. So, and it may not always be us. We may need some volunteers a time or two. So who feels like they would be interested in volunteering? Okay. We have a couple of hands. Now I will say this. If you come up, and I understand maybe there's people with birthdays, so maybe multiple people. So here's the thing. We would love to get some people up here on stage or helping us out. We will make you look good. We are not going to make you look bad. That is not what we do. And you know what? If you're hesitant to volunteer, please, we are going to do our best to help you out. And there may be a prize. Yeah. That prize could be a free pass to come back to another First Coast Comedy show. Yeah. Or it could be a fresh, out of the package, never before used iPad. Yeah. Maybe changing some minds out there. Yeah. We have some wonderful people who are helping you out. We had Emma at the front. She greeted you. So, Emma. We've got Steve at the bar, who's going to be helping you out if he has not helped you out already. And that man playing the music and doing the lights, that is Michael. We also have some people watching on our YouTube channel right now, so including perhaps Madeline, one of the co-owners of the studio, and the newest member of First Coast Comedy. Her name is Lucy, born just this morning. So Madeline and Lucy, if you're watching, congratulations. So here's so we're gonna have them. We're going to have you. We're going to have some support. We're going to have a great, great show. Are you all ready? Yeah. All right. So we need to pump them up out there in the back. We got to get them ready. And here's how we're going to do that. We're going to count from 1 to 10, and we're going to start with a very soft clap on 1, like a little polite golf clap that you would give at a golfing event. And then at 10 is going to be knocking it out of the park. All right? And I almost said a dirty word there, but I can't do that. Why? Because this is the 7:30 show. This is family friendly. So please keep your suggestions family friendly, and we will be keeping our content family friendly because this is a show for everyone. All right, so from 1, very soft, to 10, very, very loud. And just for fun, what's your name? What's your name? June. Okay, June, on 6, you're going to be the only one clapping. Yeah. No, so just knock it out of the park, June. So we'll go 1 through 5, then June's going to do 6, then we're all going to do 7 through 10. Yeah. You got it. All right, so to get our players out, let's start with a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. I missed you all. Okay, so we're going to jump right into our first game. Our first game is called Story. And for that, I need all of my players on the stage for a game of Story. So my players are going to tell a story to all of you tonight. And to get this story started, I need a main character. So somebody with a job. I just need somebody with a name and a job. Okay, what's your name? What is your name and what is your job? Stacy. Stacy, what's your job?
Property manager.
Property manager. So Stacy, the property manager, is the subject of our story. And what is something that we think Stacy might always have wanted to do?
Have a pet platypus.
Pet a platypus. Is what I heard. So,
Awesome.
okay. So Stacy, the property manager who wants to pet a platypus, is our story. So, a shiny platypus? Okay, we'll make it a shiny platypus. So, my players are going to tell the story, but here's the thing. They're going to tell it together. And I am going to conduct the story, so when I am pointing at a player, they are going to be telling the story. As soon as I take my finger away and point at somebody else, they have to pick up the story right where the other player left off. And then they're going to keep on doing this. We're going to add some layers, but we're going to, first of all, just kind of get this story started. So let's get this story started. Excuse me, I'm going to sit here in front of you. So Stacy, the property manager who wants to pet a shiny platypus. Players, you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Stacy, the property manager, proposed the possibility of potentially petting a platypus.
She was so excited to have this opportunity to pet not just a platypus, but a shiny platypus.
So she got on her computer and said, "Get me tickets to Australia," click. And the way she went, got on the airplane and
Into the air she flew. She flew the long flight, over 19 hours long, and then she landed in Melbourne.
Where she deplaned and was on the hunt for a shiny platypus to pet because she is Stacy, the property manager.
Stacy was rummaging through platypi. She could not find a shiny platypi for the life of her. All the platypi she found were gray.
Yeah, it's too gray. She threw it on the ground. This one's too gray too. Bam! And the store manager approached her. Ma'am, can I help you out with?
Okay. So great. Wow, we're off to a great start, and they are just maybe too good at this. So I'm going to impose another level on this game. You know, we're gonna give them some emotions. So every person is going to have a particular emotion. So for Alex, let's get an emotion of any kind. Sad. Okay, so Alex is sad. Let's get maybe a positive emotion for Jazz. Elated. Let's get another emotion for Robert. Confused. Audience is with you, Robert. All right, and for Adam, let's get another emotion.
Hysterical.
What's that?
Excited.
Excited. And for Dave, let's get one more emotion. Disgusted. All right, so I'm going to continue the game just like I have, except now, because they are so good, we're going to start playing this elimination style. So if anybody perhaps doesn't live up to their emotion that they are doing, or maybe they talk a little bit too long after I've moved my finger, or they hesitate, or they just can't think of something, well, I'm going to eliminate them from the game, and that means they will be out of there! Try that with me. Hands in the clappatory position. They will be out of there! So, once again, let's recap. We're going to go to chapter 2. Let's recap our emotions.
Sad.
Elated.
Confused.
Excited.
Disgusted.
All right, so Stacy and the Platypus, chapter 2.
Stacy continued to dig through the disgusting platypi pile that lay before her feet. They smelled and they
were so great because it's a new country and there is shiny, disgusting platypi for everyone.
I mean, if you think about it, there's more people than there are platypi, so, and especially shiny platypi.
Yeah, there's just so few of them, so you gotta work really hard to find them. So she, kind of dejected, left the store when she spotted across the street another person who was holding those shiny platypi. But she didn't get to pet it because it wasn't hers. So that person walked.
Oh! We already started the word walk, so I'm sorry, Jess, you are out of there!
I'll walk that way. Elatedly.
Don't worry, she'll be back again in the next round. All right, so now let's change it up a little bit. Let's get some accents. So what would be like a European accent for Alex?
British.
Okay, British. I'm gonna go one better. There's many different types of British accent. Let's give a specific region.
Scarborough.
Well, I don't know Scarborough. Cockney.
Cockney.
Cockney. We'll go Cockney. What, do you know what is a
I
Scarborough?
have no idea.
Okay.
Should have taken it.
It would have been spot on if I had done it.
All right. Let's from somewhere else in Europe. Robert, an accent for Robert. German. And another one for Adam. French. And for Dave.
Chinese.
Irish. Okay. Let's recap.
A Cockney.
German.
French.
Irish.
All right. Chapter 3.
Stacy had had enough of this business with the shiny platypi being...
All that she wanted. The platypi she just needed to find. So, she walked down the road and
Said I want that silver platypus from you, strange lady.
So the strange lady said, "Oi there, this is my platypus that is Listen here, governor." But the platypus done said, "I think I'll go with her, I will."
To my own place is where I would like to go. So the platypi.
Just that much hesitation, and I'm sorry, Adam, you are.
I'll be back.
The movies are back this year, so let's get some movie styles that they've got to act. They've got to act this out in. So for Alice, what would be like a style of movie, like action? Barbie. 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 Have you seen the Barbie movie?
No.
Okay. For Robert, another genre of.
Toy Story.
What's that?
Toy Story.
We've already got like one sort of animated real world crossover.
Rambo.
Okay, Rambo action movie style. And one last genre for Dave. Romance. So once again, let's recap. We have
Barbie.
Rambo action.
Romance.
okay, and we continue the story.
Stacy looked into the eyes of the platypus, the shiny platypus that she finally found and brought home. She looked deeply into its eyes and
Grabbed its throat. And then pulled a grenade from her side pocket and pulled the pin.
And the platypus was like, oh no. And then the platypus like got real introspective, and its like heels like touched the ground.
once the heels touched the ground, Stacy knew that she was in love for the very first
Time of her life. The platypus had a boot knife in its bill teeth. And it was
Happening to start its own platypus of other platypi named Ken. And all the Kens started singing.
a love song. Ken sang
a love song.
A love. Robert Okay, so 2 players left, and I think we should do this Dr. Seuss style. Dr. Seuss style. So we'll see how well they can do with the conclusion of Stacy and the shiny platypus.
Stacy and the platypus left the house. Once they got outside, they saw a mouse.
The mouse said, hey, you two, you should be friends. And Stacy and the platypus, they knew that the end of the time they weren't friends was coming quite near.
So they went across the street to the pub to get a beer.
So Stacy and the platypus, they got rather drunk. And the platypus, it
Kind of smelled like a skunk.
so Stacy
Took some soap and washed its skin. Afterwards, she found that the soap was rather thin. So she told the platypus, hey, we need to wash you more.
So the platypus was offended and walked out the door. The platypus would not say that it
Wanted to be cleaner because
Stacy, the thing she was saying.
was gonna be meaner.
So Stacy said, hey platypus, also you're short.
And I, because of that, want to take you to court. I don't like the fact that
You are so little.
Toll
So let's go to court.
and fiddle. So they went
To
to
the court and
bought an
judge
and the judge said,
said, hey,
you got a smudge
on your face,
that needs to
come off.
so you
Need to what?
your face
With
something.
that is raw.
I'm sorry, rough is not a real word, so after all that, Dave, congratulations!
Hey, see, that's for you. That's for you.
they're too good at that game. That could have gone on. That could have gone on forever, I feel like. Okay. All right, for our next game is called Blind Line. We're going to have to send some people out of the room. Who are we sending out? 1, 2, 3. So on the count of 3, say players leave. 1, 2, 3. Players leave. And out they go. All right, so they are outside, so they cannot know what we are about to do. And what we are about to do is get some lines of dialogue that they are going to have to use in this next scene. So let's get some lines of dialogue. Let's get some things. Think about lines from songs, lines from movies, pieces of advice that perhaps you've been given, something you heard at work this week or at school or anywhere in your life. They are going to have to use these lines in the next scene. So let's get some movie lines to start off. What is a movie line that means something to someone?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
You're a French girl. I'll be back.
What was that?
I'll be back.
Something about the French girl?
Paint me like one of your French.
Paint me like one of your French girls. I also heard I'll be back. All right, making sure they're catching up.
You had me at hello.
And you had me at hello. So that's good on the movie lines. All right. Are we caught up?
Yeah, I got the next.
Okay. So now let's get some song lyrics. What was it? What's a good like first line of a song or a chorus? Baby got back. Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
What's that?
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jimmy. All right.
Like a wrecking ball.
You came in like a wrecking ball.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
And I saw the sign. All right. And now, so that's good on the song lyrics. Maybe a couple of either like a piece of advice or something that you've heard.
It takes one to know one.
It takes one to know one.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that? I'm going to leave it to you how you spell that. All right. And now let's get maybe some stage directions. Something that the player, if they pick up this piece of paper, they're going to have to do whatever is written on that piece of paper. Act like a dog. All right. Act like a dog. And let's get 2 more. So, jump up and down.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian. Right. Fantastic. So I think that's probably pretty good. So they're writing them down. Let's recap as soon as we're ready. All right, Dave's gonna recap first.
Okay. We got, paint me like one of your French girls. You had me at hello. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I saw the sign. Catch me outside. How about that? In the stage direction of jump up and down.
And I have it takes one to know one. You came in like a wrecking ball. Baby got back. A blank one. I'll be back. I'll be your Huckleberry. And the stage direction, act like a dog. And the stage direction, walk like an Egyptian.
Okay. All right, so they don't know what these things are, but they're going to have to use them in this next scene. So on the count of 3, say players come back. 1, 2, 3. Players come back! Okay, and we need an inspiration for this scene. So let's get a relationship between 2 people, like doctor and patient, or teacher-student, or
Mother-daughter.
or what?
Mother-daughter.
Mother-daughter. All right, so mother-daughter is your suggestion. Players, you ready?
Yes!
This is Blind Line in 3, 2, 1.
can't even talk to you right now, Mom. I'm so angry. I've never been grounded so many times in my life.
Cassie, you're angry. I'm angry. I've never grounded somebody before in my entire life.
I would like to be called Cassandra from now on. And I am grounded. I am Cassandra, not Cassie.
I'm Cassandra. You can call me Mother.
Fine, Mother. It takes one to know one. I slipped on that. I slipped on that.
That's fair. That's fair. We
I
slept.
have an imaginary daughter named Persephone. And that's how I can speak to you like a mother.
Cassandra! Your imaginary daughter is not real. You cannot talk to your mother this way.
Oh, that's what Persephone says to me.
I saw the sign. The sign that I was meant to be a mother. And I'm going to be the best mother. And sometimes, Cassandra, your daughter needs to be grounded for being bad. Not getting good grades. But you're grounded.
I don't know how I feel about this, Mother. You're showing me that motherhood is challenging. Baby, got back! I almost misquoted it, but it's baby, got back. My imaginary daughter got back. Anyway, moving on!
No.
Hey, Cassie! Cassie! It's me, Pistol from school. The dude you've been hanging out with so much.
Hey, Pistol!
Hey! Oh,
Wait. Pistol? Pistol? Pistol! It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Pistol! Which means it's the end of the business day and you have to go home. You just climbed through the window. You have to go home.
hey, I'm Pistol. I don't live by the rules of your society. Look, me and Cassie, we love each other. We're raising an imaginary family together. How's little baby Persephone doing?
So good.
I'll be back.
He left! You had me at hello! You had me at hello! I thought we were going to have a very constructive mother-daughter conversation when you came in and said hello. I was like, you've got me. And then I was grounded.
That was what I was trying to do. That was my intention, to come here and have an adult conversation, because you are almost 16 and I'm going to treat you as an adult, but you are grounded. No more Pistol, Persephone, and catch me outside. How about that? I don't have to take this anymore. I'm going outside of this bedroom.
Hey, babe, I'm back.
I'm busy, Pistol! This is what I do when I'm grounded. I'm ready to listen to you. Help me, let's run away.
Well, I know that you're grounded and stuff, but you know how I don't live by the rules of their society. I was thinking you and I could get in my van and go camping for the weekend without permission from your parents.
Yes.
Hey. And babe, when I say camping, I mean we're going to Egypt. You know, tents? Think about a huge tent, but it's made out of bricks and it's thousands of years old.
What?
You ever seen a pyramid, babe?
Yeah, I totally have.
Okay,
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Okay. All right, wonderful. I think we've all learned a lot. And now we've come to our first game that is going to need an audience volunteer. So we had some people willing to volunteer before. If you volunteer for this game, you do not have to say a word. You do not have to say a word. Volunteer right here. Come on up. Hey! All right. I suppose a bit of a lie. You do have to say a word, which is your name. I just need you to say your name.
I'm Stella.
Stella, give it up for Stella. All right, Stella, you're going to go over there, and Robert and our players are going to explain the game to you and adjust that because Stella does not have to say a word, but she's going to be providing the sound effects in this next game. So the sound effects. All right, so we got the microphone right there. Let's try. Are you good at sound effects? You think?
Terrible.
Terrible. All right, let's speak into the mic. Get the level.
Hello.
Okay, good, fantastic.
Yes!
I think you're gonna be fine. So let's just try. Let's just do a little practice round of this. Let's say I'm gonna walk up to a door and I want to see if somebody's home, and I'm gonna knock on the door. Okay, so it's that's a little scratchy sound. Let's try to. What if I really pound it? All right, that's like the scene in Psycho. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. There's a doorbell. Let me try that.
Ding dong.
You know, I think I know them well enough that they told me to just come over anytime. Let me just open this door, but it's a real big creaky door. Yeah, okay. Good. Oh, look, their dog is home.
Woof woof woof.
Friendly little dog. Oh, but there's a mean cat. Got a hairball. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Stella, you're gonna do great. So Stella, you're gonna provide the sound effects. The players are gonna help you out by directing you to like what they might need in the scene, and just you give the sound effects. It's gonna be great. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So we need an activity. What would be an activity that our players could be getting ready to do? What's that?
Pickleball.
Pickleball. Okay, pickleball is the activity. So this is the sound effects scene. Pickleball is the inspiration. Players, you ready?
Yes!
And we begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I can't wait to beat my buddy Adam in some pickleball. Let me grab my bag here, unzip it, make sure I got all my pickleball gear. Yeah, my vacuum sealed duffel bag. That keeps the equipment fresh, yeah. I got my racket, I got my ball. Let me just bounce it a couple of times. Here we go, on the racket. I'm gonna put it back. That was interesting. Hang on, I'm gonna get in my car here and drive to the court. I gotta unlock it with my fob. Such a cute little fob. Open up the door. Gotta get that oiled or something. All right, shut it. Yep. It's closed enough. Okay, buckle up for safety. There we go. That's what I get for driving a 1982 Pinto. All right, let's start this bad boy up. Oh, I got a V6 in this engine. It's gonna be loud. Here we go. You know, the court's right next door. I think I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, we're just gonna walk.
Is Dave's house on fire? That sounded like something was lighting on fire over there. Probably not. It's such a nice day out here at Hannah Park next to the pickleball courts. Wow, look, there's a heron over there screeching. And there's a nice robin making a much prettier sound than that. Like an ambulance. There's one of those sparrows that tweets like a... That bird is actually a tiny ambulance. Wow.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Sorry I'm late. I was gonna drive here from next door, but surprisingly, my engine completely seized up.
Yeah, it sounded like a spaceship taking off, man. I thought I saw smoke across someone's grill.
Yeah, it's a 1982 Pinto. You know what are you gonna do?
I get it, man.
Hey,
I get it.
Hey, before we play, I got you a soda pop. Here you go, catch.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, open that up.
Yeah, let's go, man. Kind of misting it.
Yeah. Take a sip. Take a sip.
Yeah.
It was sitting in my trunk a while, so it might be kind of thick.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, real sticky stuff, man.
Hang on, I gotta chug my bottle of water, and then let's hit some pickleballs,
Let's
all right?
do it, man.
Here we go, I'm chugging the whole thing.
You drink it just like my hamster drinks either one.
I learned that hydrates you better, man. Don't judge me.
I get it, man.
All right.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Okay. All right. You ready to play, bro?
Yeah, mine's a switch-activated paddle.
Whoa.
It's a really weak spring.
That's okay.
Yeah,
all right.
man.
Here we go. I'm serving.
Zero serving
Okay,
zero.
here we go.
You're breaking those peanut shells. I was eating peanuts.
I know. Who would put peanut shells all over the court?
Yeah.
I mean, the goal.
I was hungry.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Hang on. Let's quit playing with the golf ball.
Yeah, I was wondering why.
Yeah.
The standard ball.
Much bigger ball, very different sound. All right, here we go.
You got it, man. You got the skills.
Oh,
sorry.
Whoa! You guys just played the 10,000th game on this pickleball court. You're winners of a big old prize. Here's the fireworks show.
Stella, for being such a great volunteer, we're going to give you a free pass to come back to a First Coast Comedy show. Wonderful, wonderful. So, okay. So anybody looking to volunteer later on? I hope that looked like fun. Yeah, good. Okay. For our next game is called Countdown, and I'll explain it after we do our first scene. So our first scene, yes, we'll need a timer. Perfect. Thank you very much. So our very first scene is going to be exactly 1 minute long, a 1 minute long scene. So I need like a location where a lot of people could be, like an airport or a beach. Okay, so a beach is the location. This is Countdown. Players, you ready?
Yes!
Begin in 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Look at it. I'm pretty sure it could win an award. Look at this sandcastle. It's pretty great.
It's unbelievable.
We're going to be winners. We're going to be winners.
So unbelievable. When they partnered me up with you, I was like, this is going to be the game winner.
I got it. Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh, sorry. I was just playing frisbee with my friends over there.
Why did you just ruin the castle?
Hey, I deserve that. Why don't you guys come over by our picnic and we'll give you some food for free?
No, thanks.
I'm so glad we brought this big crock pot of meatballs to the beach.
Great idea. They're the best.
Oh my goodness, here you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
Hey guys.
Oh, Dave.
I ruined their sandcastle. Go ahead and feed them.
We came for the meatballs.
Wait a minute. That's a lot of meatballs. I bet no one's ever made a sandcastle out of meatballs before. Let's go!
And scene. Okay. Great. Okay. So that scene took a minute to do, and I think we can all agree, best scene ever. But I only have one thing that maybe could make it better. we're gonna split. We're gonna half the amount of time that they have to do that exact same scene. So we're gonna see that exact same scene again, but they've only got 30 seconds to do it in. So players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, 30 seconds. Begin.
Wow, look an incredible sandcastle I made. We're gonna be winners.
Oh my God, this is amazing!
We're gonna be winners.
Hey, get it over here! Oh, yeah!
Oh no!
Sorry, I was just playing frisbee. Oh, I deserve that. Hey,
You knocked over a sandcastle!
come to our party. We can feed you.
Good thing I brought this crock pot full of meatballs to the beach.
What a great idea.
Here you
Thanks.
go.
Hey guys, I stepped on the sandcastle. Feed them.
Oh,
I came for the meatballs!
That's a lot of meatballs. I bet no one's ever made meatballs. Sandcastle a lot of meatballs before.
And time. All right, almost made the meatball sandcastle there. Let's see about if they can do that exact same scene in 15 seconds. So we're gonna have that time again. 15 seconds, players. Begin.
Look at this sandcastle.
I'm good!
Oh, sorry. I deserve that.
I brought a crock pot full of meatballs.
Step on the sandcastle. Feed them.
That's a lot of meatballs.
Meatballs!
Oh yeah, 7.5 seconds. 7.5 seconds. Go.
Look at that.
Feed them.
I'm hungry now. I'm hungry for meatballs. Okay. So we're about to come to the final game of our first half, and that's going to involve everybody again for a game called Challenge. So I need everybody up on the stage. Okay, Challenge. I've got this stopwatch in my hand. I might as well keep using it. What's a topic that somebody here knows a lot about, or is a particular subject of interest for somebody here?
Fishing.
Fishing. Okay, so fishing. Our players are just going to talk about either what they know about fishing or their opinions about fishing, and at any point while one player is talking, another player can challenge something that player said, give a reason for the challenge. If I like it, I'll let them take center stage. If I don't, they have to stay back and the person stays center. The object is going to be whoever is speaking after 90 seconds is up is going to be the winner of this game. So fishing is your subject, and begin.
There are three main elements to fishing. You gotta have the right equipment, you gotta have the right location, you gotta do it at the right time of the season.
Challenge!
All right, Grounds.
There's actually 4 main things. He forgot to mention the beer.
All right, I'll accept.
Beer is very an important thing when you're fishing, because usually when you go fishing, if you're like me, you really don't catch anything. You just drink beer instead. Which
Challenge!
All right.
Because he's never caught anything, he shouldn't be talking about fishing.
All right, I accept.
With all due respect,
Go.
as somebody who has caught fish with lure in a pond in someone's neighborhood,
Challenge!
I can talk about it.
No fish would approach your hook if you're doing this the entire time. Here's the thing about fishing. They are terrified of shadows. So if you're up there doing like this, like wavy thing outside of a gas station or something, those fish are going to run away.
Challenge!
All right, Grounds.
Fish cannot run. They can only swim. It is true. You do not want to scare the fish, otherwise they will swim. That's the fish version of running away from you.
A challenge! Fish do not have to degrade themselves by saying their thing is the fish version of running. Fish are a noble creature. They're not doing their version of what we do. They are nobly swimming with their...
Challenge! Fish aren't noble, they have dead eyes and they'll eat you if you don't eat them. You can't trust fish. You've never looked a fish in the eye. There's no emotion in there. They're like
Challenge! You cannot possibly look a fish in both eyes at the same time. If you want to get a good look at a fish, you got to look at it on one side and then flip it over and look at the other. That's how you get to know a fish's personality. So, what I want
Challenge! I'm uncomfortable with this line of thinking. Here's the thing, when you catch a fish, you should always say, I'll be your huckleberry. That's really important. You need to make the fish real comfortable before...
Challenge! That line was a threat in that movie, and the fish would know that and wouldn't fall in love with you. They think you're trying to kill them. Overruled.
It's all about inflection. If you say, I'll be your huckleberry, it puts the fish at ease before it dies.
10 seconds.
And so...
Challenge!
Grounds.
You don't want to catch a dead fish.
This is changed.
The fish have to be alive when you catch them, and then you kill them, and then you fillet them, and you have them for a nice sushi poke bowl, and you have your friends over, and there's wine.
Challenge!
Grounds.
Again with the hopping and the arm movement. Migraine! I'm getting a migraine!
Okay, so we have come to the world famous part of our show that is the First Coast Comedy Intermission. We are going to take about 10 minutes. While you are spending that 10 minutes, let's talk about liquids. If you need to get rid of any liquids, right through that exit sign, there's a bathroom to the right and a bathroom to the left. If you want to put liquids inside of you, Steve is at the bar. If you like me, anything special on the menu tonight, Steve?
Nothing.
Nothing? Do you know why? That's because Steve is the special thing on the menu. So please treat Steve nicely in a way that he will appreciate. So please tip Steve if he gives you a drink, which I hope he does. So please visit Steve at the bar. If you sit and chat with your neighbors or sit and look at your phone, please visit our website. Our website is firstcoastcomedy.com. Say that with me. firstcoastcomedy.com. You can find out all about our shows, our improv jams on Thursday night. You can find out about the things that we can do. Like we can bring improv to you because we've got a van. We can do it doesn't like if you have a corporate event, we can go to that. We can host it here. If you're just like bored on a Tuesday night and you want 4 people to show up at your house and do some improv just for you while you sit there with popcorn and eat it silently without laughing. If the price is right, we'll do that for you. Absolutely. So, please visit us there, see our shows. We've got, learn about our shows, 2 shows every Friday, 2 shows every Saturday, special shows every now and then. So please visit firstcoastcomedy.com and enjoy this 10-minute intermission! I hope the intermission treated you well. We are going to get the second half started with all of our players on the stage for a game called Pass the Mic. Yeah. So, looking at our players, you may naturally assume correctly that one of their skills is hip hop. And in this game, they are going to prove it. This game of Pass the Mic is a rhyming game. So to rhyme, we need a word, and for that, I'm gonna need somebody's name. Let's get a one-syllable name, or if you have a two-syllable name, you can shorten it to like one syllable. That would be your nickname. So who's got a one-syllable name? Blake.
Blake. What did you say?
I say Blake. Blake. Okay.
Yeah.
Blake. So the name is Blake. So they've got to rhyme Blake as many times as possible. Before we get to Blake, let's just show you how it goes. We're gonna rhyme. Let's say the name is Bob. So we're just gonna give an example of Bob while they're thinking of Blake rhymes. So this is how it's gonna go. 7, 8.
I know this fella and his name is Bob.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Oh, he's unemployed, he needs a job! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
At barbecues, he eats corn on the cob.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He's very snooty. He's a snob.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! And when he picked his nose, he picked a glob! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
That's on my nose. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for the warm up of that. Okay, so that's how it goes. Now, at some point, this is another elimination game, so we're going to start off with the name Blake. At some point, if somebody repeats a rhyme that has already been said, that person's going to be
Out of there!
If they stutter, stammer, or hesitate, they will be
Out of there!
If they make up a word that isn't an actual word in the English language, they will be
Out of there!
And we will see who is the last player standing of Pass the Mic. So we're starting off with a slow jam in the name of Blake. Players, you ready?
Yes. Sitting right there and the name is Blake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Oh, he's got a sweet tooth, likes to eat that cake! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He water skis, he rides in the wake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Works for State Farm with his friend Jake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Yeah, when he's out grilling with his friends, he eats a steak! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He woke up and he had a side ache.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! Oh, he lived in Frisco, survived an earthquake! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
But he shouldn't have. It was a mistake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Someone fell asleep, so they gotta shake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He'll eat those cookies, but he will not bake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Look at all those leaves he's going to rake.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! His favorite pickup line is one fries with that shake. Pass the mic!
Wait.
Pass the mic! One fry. His favorite pickup line is you want fries with that shake.
I think shake was already used anyway. So.
But it's a really good pickup line and Blake likes it. I like it. Yeah, you know it's you, so I should stay in.
I'm sorry, Dave, you are out of there.
That's right, man. That's okay, man.
But feel free to use that line later
I
on.
will, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So we used Blake's name. Let's get another one-syllable name. Mike. 5, 6.
Yo, I know this guy, and his name is Mike.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Oh my God. I tripped on my words.
I'm sorry, Jess, you are.
Psych?
No.
That's what I did, so
But I don't think we gave Mike Mike's due. So we're gonna keep on with Mike. But she just said psych, so we're not. Psych is out, even though it's late. So we're gonna continue on with Mike.
He sits in the back and he rides his bike. Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He's been that way since
mic! Pass the mic! When he wants 3 wheels, he rides a trike! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
And when he needs some exercise, he goes for a hike.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He will put his hand right on a spike.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! And when he gets rid of that, he'll use a pike! Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
When he was a little Dutch boy, he stopped that dike.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Went on Facebook and he clicked like.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic! That was gonna be my rhyme that he just said! But it was convincing. They didn't know.
I'm sorry, Robert, you are.
Out of there.
All right, down to our final 2, so we need one final name. Ben.
Jack.
Ben. Ben. All right, Ben is the name. 5, 6, 7, 8.
B-O-B does not spell Ben.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He can count all the way to 10.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He got himself a coop because he raises a hen.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
Has a lot of birds, also has a wren.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
And he keeps those birds in a den.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He keeps them there, but he keeps them when.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
That's a really great question. He keeps them in a glen.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
He stays in the glen and he's super zen.
Pass the mic! Pass the mic!
And when he trades foreign currency, he trades in yen.
Pass the mic!
Has another friend named Glenn.
Pass
Glenn was already used in another context.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm sorry, Alex, you are. The hen was in a pen, the hen was in a den, the hen was also in a glen. So they're everywhere, everywhere. All right. For our next game, we need another volunteer, perhaps a young. Oh, why don't you come on up here? You look afraid. Are we scaring you? I'm not sure I believe her. What's your name?
Neva.
Say it again.
Neva.
Neva? Lovely name. What a lovely name. Neva. Okay. So you have a very important job in this next game, but it's also a very simple one. I need all of my players on the stage for a game of Hey Waiter. So here's all you have to do. Have you been to a restaurant before? Of course you have. Yes. Have you been to a nice fancy restaurant? What's the nicest restaurant that you've been to that you think? What's your favorite restaurant? What's it? Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, so imagine at Chuck E. Cheese, you get a bowl of soup. You're going to say, I know, it's the classic Chuck E. Cheese meal. I go to Chuck E. Cheese for no other reason but their soup. But this soup, you're going to say, hey waiter, there's a blank in my soup. You're just going to say that over and over. We're going to get the word, the thing that you're supposed to fill in the blank from the audience. So all you have to do is say, hey waiter, there's a, let's say the word is penguin. So you have to say hey waiter, there's a penguin in my soup. Try that. Hey waiter, there's a penguin in my soup. That's all you have to say.
Hey waiter, there's a penguin in my soup.
Oh no! Oh no! What'll we do? This is a pun game. Yes, we're going to give you puns. So I hope you like puns. So all you have to do is say that same phrase over and over with whatever it is that the audience says is in your soup, okay? And the players are going to come up and they're going to tell a joke based on what you ask them. Are you ready? Okay. All right. We need something. What would be something that you wouldn't want to find in your soup?
Cockroach.
Other than like a cockroach is like you definitely don't want a fingernail. Okay, so you say, yeah, hey waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup. That's all you have to say. You ready? All right, Neva, take it away, players.
I feel like there's something in your soup. What's in your soup?
Hey waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna give a phone call to the chef. By the way, he's adorable. He's so cuticle.
Say the same thing. Hey waiter.
Hey waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup.
Oh, I thought it'd make you a little trim.
Hey waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup.
Oh, it's a little joke we play. You see, we have all these playing cards, and we put something random we're going to be putting in their soup. We put them in decks.
Okay, hey, excuse me, waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup.
I don't keratin.
Keratin.
So waiter, there's a fingernail in my soup.
I am so sorry. We have a new chef, but we'll let him go. Chef, you've been filed.
All right, you're doing great. You're doing great. All right. So now we're gonna find out what the next thing is that's in your soup. What's the next thing? Let's get something that that you would like purchase at Walmart. What? A ball. Okay, there's a ball in your soup. There's a beach ball in your soup. All right. So players, you ready?
Yes.
Take it away.
Excuse me, sir. There's a beach ball in my soup.
Well, I will figure out who did that. I know they've got to be around here.
Ma'am?
Oh, there's a beach ball in your soup? Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I would handle it, but my shift is over. I gotta bounce.
So there's a beach ball in my soup?
Oh, I'm so sorry. We started using lots of fillers to cut on costs because of all this inflation.
All right. Okay. One more thing that's in her soup. Hair. All right. There's a hair in your soup. All right.
So there's a piece of hair in my soup?
Well, I can assure you it's not permanent.
So there's a piece of hair in my soup?
Yes, I know. It's our special for the follicle.
So, sir? Why is there hair in my soup?
Oh.
So there's a piece of hair in my soup?
Well, I can guarantee you it's not one of mine.
So there's a piece of hair in my soup?
Oh, hair in your soup? Well, I'm not taking it off your bill. You still have to pay.
have a big box full of stuff here. So just on the count of 3, just reach your hand in there and take a prize. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And you also, for being such a great volunteer, get a free pass to come back to another First Coast Comedy Show. Okay. All right. So earlier on, I asked if there were some birthdays in the audience. So we've got Stacy,
The property manager!
the president. And do we have another birthday from around here? What's your name?
Ben.
Ben. So Ben's got a birthday. And any other birthdays? All right, so Stacy and Ben have birthdays. We have a very special song for Stacy and Ben, so I need all the players up here. All right. So Stacy and Ben, we've been practicing this, so we've tailored this to you. So,
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday! Happy 21st birthday! Happy 21st birthday! All right. So, we have now come to the final game of our show, and it is our most challenging game, and we have to send 2 people out of the room. Who are my 2 people who are going to be guessing? It's Robert and Jas. So on the count of 3, say Robert and Jas, good luck. 1, 2, 3.
Robert and Jas, good luck!
I was the 6th member of NSYNC. Okay, for this next game, we're going to need 4 things from you. The first thing that I'm going to need is a sport. We already had pickleball earlier, so a different sport, any kind of sport. Okay, golfing. So golfing is the first thing.
Double Dutch.
All right.
Yoga.
Double Dutch. All right. So that's good on sports. The next thing that I would like is a household chore or activity like washing dishes or vacuuming. And then lastly, what is somebody has a hobby like sewing or something like that?
Yoga.
Scuba diving. Scuba diving. All right, so those are our 4 things. What was our first thing?
Golf!
Golf. Okay, so golf, but we're going to change these around a little bit. So it's not a golf club that they're playing with. Let's get something else that you could hold, that may be cumbersome to hold in 2 hands.
Spaghetti noodle.
A spaghetti noodle. So the club is a spaghetti noodle. It is not a ball that they are striking with the spaghetti noodle. It is what other thing that is maybe not round?
Watermelon.
It's a watermelon. It's a watermelon. And normally golf is played on a nice grass turf, but here it is not grass. It is some other surface. Lava. Okay, you good on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's our next thing?
Double Dutch!
Double Dutch. Okay, so double Dutch, except let's say this: 1 rope is not a rope. What is it?
Snake.
It's a snake. So one of the ropes is a snake. The other rope is what? We already had spaghetti, so let's get something like really heavy or something like that.
Let's wait until 10 o'clock.
It's a chain. It's a chain.
Snakes on the chain.
Yeah. And the person, and there's a person who's doing the double Dutch in the center with our guesser. Who is that person? Harry Styles. Harry Styles. Are we good on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
Vacuuming.
Okay, vacuuming. Except this vacuum does not suck up dirt. What from over here? What does it have? What does it suck up other than dirt? Ego. The concept of ego. Okay. Great. So, but this vacuum is not powered by electricity. It is powered by what other thing?
Love.
It's that will wait for the 10 o'clock show for that one as well. So actually, you know what? I'm going to change. Ego is what powers it. So we're gonna change that up. So it's powered by ego because I like having an idea to power it. So let's go back to what it's actually sucking up. Dogs? It's sucking up dogs with the power of ego. And this is not just any ordinary house that they are vacuuming. It is what's like landmark or famous place. What's that?
The White House.
The White House. So they're vacuuming the dogs up at the White House. All right, and our last thing,
Scuba diving.
okay, we're scuba diving, but it's not a tank that they've got on their back. It's what other thing that doesn't actually hold air.
Rocket.
It's a rocket.
Yeah.
So it's a rocket strapped to their back. They are not wearing flippers on their feet. What other thing do they have on their feet?
Animal shoes.
Wait, what's that?
Cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks. Cinder blocks. Yes. And normally you go scuba diving in water, but we're not scuba diving in water here. Let's get some other. We had lava in Jello. In Jello. Okay, so I think that's probably good. All right, that's good. So here's the thing: our players outside, they're going to have to figure out the things that you've just given them. All right, and this is a competition between our two players. And the only way that they're going to be able to guess the things that you've just given them to figure out is through mime and gibberish. So they cannot use the English language at all. That would be very, very easy if they could just say what it is you gave them. They're going to have to use mime and gibberish to communicate it to the players. And the players are going to, we're going to go one after the other, and we're going to play for the championship belt, and see who can win this thing. Back and forth. So they're going to do these things, maybe not in this order. Let's have a recap of our things.
Yeah, you're gonna see the following activities. The first activity is golf, but the golf club is a spaghetti noodle. The ball is a watermelon, and they're playing golf on lava. Everybody say one.
One.
Everybody say one.
One.
Next, they're playing double dutch, but the rope, one of the ropes is a snake. The other rope is a chain, and they're playing with Harry Styles. Everybody say two.
Two.
Next, they're vacuuming. The vacuum is powered by the idea of ego. It vacuums up dogs at the White House. Everybody say three.
Three.
Next, they're scuba diving. Their tank is a rocket. Their flippers are cinder blocks. And the water is Jello. Everyone go.
Okay, fantastic. So while they figure out the mime and the gibberish that they're going to do, please do not shout out the answers because we want them to try to figure it out on their own. So please don't shout out the answers. We got to get our players back in. So on the count of three, say players good luck. 1, 2, 3. Players good luck. Welcome back. So the audience has given some wonderful, wonderful things for you to figure out. We're going to start with Robert. Robert, you are going to be the first one. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, this is 5 things. This is going to be 4 things. On your marks. Get set. Begin.
Give me how many guys? Splooshy.
Yes,
Oh, some how many give a chill about forward? Some I got. Oh, some
Sugar, Pogi, Kato, Wagato, Kong, Kong.
Oh, go. Yeah. Wow. Oh, come on,
Taco,
Shimama.
Tago, Wago, Toba, Cabo, Wada, Toba, Kiss,
Oh.
Kaba, Saba, Kaba, Toba. Oh!
Yes, what?
some how many guys? Splooshy. Oh, so honey, give a chip. Open some of the oh, yeah, honey, give a chicken. Oh, chicken. Oh, chicken.
Robert, what are you doing?
I am
Look straight
scuba
ahead.
diving. And my tank is a gigantic firecracker. Or just a rocket. Yeah. My flippers are cinder blocks.
Yes?
And then the water is Jello.
2 points there, 2 points there. So, Jess, you are up next. Are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Some how many give a show? What am I give a show again? Yeah, I got a chill. Bloop.
Oh, but it's got it. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum 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 bum.
Jess, what are you doing? Look straight ahead.
I'm vacuuming at the White House.
Yes?
And my the dirt are doggies. Are
Yes,
dogs.
yeah.
And the electricity is arrogance.
Not quite, so can you steal it, Robert?
It's powered by confidence.
No, Jess. You're getting...
Powered by narcissism.
You are all sort of right in the right area.
Powered by congarrigism. 3 of them.
Jess.
Powered by male ego.
Just ego, but good enough.
Okay. So, just ego, but we accept male ego. So, Jess keeps the 2 points. So, we're back to Robert. On your marks. Get set. Go. Squat, ski, pee, scoopa, scoopa, doo. Caputana, poodoo, scapa, doo, poodoo, we're going to shoot it.
What's okay, what that?
Tabagaba. Tabagaba. Scuba, ba, ba. Robert, look straight ahead. What are you doing?
I'm doing some double dutch jump rope.
Yeah.
And one rope is a snake.
Uh-huh.
One rope is a chain.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing double dutch with Harry Styles.
All right, Jess. Jess, so right now, Robert's got all 4 of his points. You've got 2 from the previous round. This will either tie it, or we may crown Robert as a winner. So let us, players, you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Oh, mas que wabari gonna be a good a capara. A scabby go over there.
All about Tim Hamaka Dramedy Flamedy Mo? Yamalabaka Chimaga! Oh, ha ha, Yamalabaka Chamaga, oh, Yamachama, Flabby, Boko, Shank, 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 go, Isama, ding, 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 oh, Yama, I got my hand now.
Oh, instead of wobbly ba, oh, wobbly, no, no, school wobbly, giddy, bubble. Oh, let's go.
Jess! What are you doing?
I'm playing golf.
Yes.
And my My club is spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
My golf ball is a watermelon. And the green is lava.
Oh, thank you so much for coming out to First Coast Comedy. We are so proud and happy to have had you here. We have a full house tonight, which we are thrilled about. So please, if you are so inclined, go on Google and leave us a 5-star review, or go on TripAdvisor, or if you want to leave less than 5 stars, why bother? Life's so short. Why you gotta put that out into the world? But still, the best way to spread the word that we are here is word of mouth. So please spread the word. If you enjoyed the show, if you didn't enjoy the show, tell somebody at work that you don't like. We'll take their money just the same. So, but we are so happy to have you. There's a 10 o'clock show, which is the Blue Show tonight. That is 21 and up. So this was our family-friendly show. That one is decidedly not family-friendly. So if there's some things you wanted to shout out that you couldn't, there's a 10 o'clock show. But otherwise, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
All right, let's give it up to our players, Robert Green.